Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We're now running version 1.1.2. Yeah, they've made some updates to the big update to 1.1 to help with bug fixes. But we're here on the runway. We're about to take off with what I hope will be an SSTO. I hope. Emphasis on I hope. We have a satellite inside. Hopefully that'll get us up to orbit. We're going to give it a try. TZ and go. Full throttle. Kill brakes. This is what I have dubbed the HA/S-44. It's the Harrington Atmospheric 44 for Rapier with 4 nozzles each. Oh, we're going plenty fast. Let's rotate up. Cool. We're going up at a nice steep climb. That's awesome. We're going to use as much of the straight up liquid fuel as we can. These wings have tons of fuel. And we'll switch over to what's it called, as slow as we, or as late as we can. This is actually my second good attempt, third overall attempt. First time this was so loud I had to change settings, the game crashed. Recently I just tried it, and I'm still learning about SSTOs, so this is all a learning experience for all of us. Come, join me, let's learn together. About SSTOs and getting them into orbit. You want to go at a good, I think, 30-degree angle, kind of like we are now, until you get out of the atmosphere. And then once you get up a little bit higher, you want to level out a bit, kind of go prograde for a while. That'll help you increase your speed. You can push your speed up really high. I think that's what I did wrong last time. I didn't get my speed up as high as I should have before I cut in my before I changed modes. Yeah, changed modes on the Rapier engines. But I put this aircraft together over after a little trial and error. There is, like I said, a satellite. I think I said a satellite inside the payload. So that's what we're doing. We're going to put that guy up there. He's going to go up to the to that yellow orbit there. But I wanted to try to do an SSTO and make sure that I could. Alright, so we're up out of the thicker-ish atmosphere. We're going to drop down just a smidgen. And because we're not using quite as much power to push ourselves up, we can push more laterally, which gets us more air into the intake. There, you can see the flow increasing. So that'll help us increase our overall speed, which is great. That'll increase our output and all the good things. Awesome. Oh yeah, look at that thrust going up and up and up and up and up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We want to get that up as high as we can, and then once it drops low again, we'll switch over to atmospheric. I'm sorry, to closed circuit, to using the LFO, liquid fuel and oxidizer. Alright, so we're pushing 1 kilometer a second here, which is awesome, which is a touch faster than I went last time. But that's great. We're going to keep going with this in this angle until it drops a lot more. Here, let's see, what can I use pick up speed that way? Nope. Nope. No, that's okay. We're cooking through the air, which is awesome. That nose is getting a little warm. I did attach a radiator on top. Hopefully that'll help a bit. Let's see. How are these guys doing? Okay, so that's dropping off pretty quick. Our apoapsis is decently ahead of us. This is about where I was last time as far as altitudes, but my speed is much better. Alright, so those guys are about to flame out because they're not really getting any more atmosphere. We're going to wait until they do. Hopefully I have enough liquid fuel oxidizer. If not, I can redesign. Not the end of the world. Are you guys doing anything anymore? We're going to wait till they drop to like 0. Okay, they're about to flame out, so switch the mode, close the intakes. Excellent. And we're now cooking up into orbit. Apoapsis is rising. Sweet. Beautiful. Something I've noticed about the space planes, they pull the fuel equally from all the way around the entire aircraft. Which is cool. Odd, interesting, but cool. Alright, so our apoapsis is climbing. We're going to let it get up to about, oh, I don't know. I'm going to say 75, 80. Oh, hey, there we are. 87, that'll work. And we have 639 delta V remaining. So let's see. This is going to be enough. Pull you up. Ah. Ooh. Yes! And that apoapsis is, what, 113? Periapsis is where we are now. We can even pull that down a little bit. There we go. That should be fairly circularized. That's awesome. That's great. Better than it was on my last trip. That's cool. And we are going to lose a little bit of our apoapsis, and this will keep rising up a little bit because we are being sucked back down. We're being slowed down a little bit by the atmosphere. But that's just fine. That's just fine. Alright. We all know my tricks. Mech Jeb to the rescue. And then after we execute this burn, which will be close to 300, that'll be about half of what we have left. We'll have plenty to deorbit. I think. I hope. Yeah, that shouldn't go up too much more. Woo-wee. Alright, that's fun. Cool. I have successfully built a successful single-stage orbit. And I still have liquid fuel. I mean, I still have... Honestly, the thing that you're running up against now is the oxidizer, because I have... Oh, that's brakes. I have lots of liquid fuel scattered around. Is there more? No, the oxidizer's... Okay, good. Excellent. Whoa. Oh, we're out of the atmosphere, so we can auto-time warp, and then it'll do the burn for us. The beauty that is Mech Jeb. And fire away, buddy. And now. Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. I'm sorry, I'm a little happy with myself, proud of myself. What do we got? 80 and 90. That's a great orbit. We are successfully in orbit. I don't even need to use RCS yet. Although I might. Alright. So, we got that guy there. We're going to go ahead and quick save here. There we go. And let's see, we are almost facing the sun. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I rebound the keys. I mucked it up, so I don't... But W pitches the nose down, S pitches the nose up, which I think is what it was. But now, A rolls, and D rolls, and Q and E are now yaw. So, that's kind of cool. But, oh no, I don't want that. I actually want you to be facing the sun. Not because of the solar panels, but because I want to see what's in here. Alright, so just one more time. Quick save. What are we at? 9 minutes. Alright, cool. Open. Open. Open sesame. And yeah, this guy would fit in one cargo thing, but I wanted to have a battery pack, the inline stabilizer, and an RCS tank, because that's helpful. Alright, so here's a little satellite. It's kind of a smaller one than I've ever built. It's required for our thing, though, to have a satellite, can generate its own power, have an antenna, have a GoreSat, and a thermometer on it. So let's... I know I've done this like 3 times now, but we're quick saving again, because we're going to detach. And... decouple? Oh no! No, 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 no. Well, it thinks there are 2 different things, so that's good. Alright, so I can do the ship. Let's see, K? Wait. Who am I flying as right now? Okay, that's the ship. That's the plane. So you have RCS on. So now, okay. Ah, it is loose. Okay. I wasn't seeing those thrusters and that one. So we're just going to thrust ourselves away. Let it drift away. Accelerate a little bit. Awesome. So this guy is going to stay in orbit. Close. And close. We're going to switch and send this guy into his prescribed orbit. Yeah, I'm going to record this and show it to you because I haven't used anything this small before. And I kind of want to see how it behaves. We've got... Oh, no. Oh. I made a boo-boo. Yay for quick saves. So, because it was... When I built this thing, like I said, I built it... I had to build this satellite first, and then attach, and then build up to the front. So, yeah. I didn't separate you yet, did I? No, okay. So, these guys... Oh, you were part of the overall fuel count. That's... Oh, that's kind of annoying. But that's okay. We're going to transfer fuel real quick. From here. Out, out, into all those guys. Ooh, that's slow. And not doing much. Otherwise, this guy should have like thousands of delta V. I should have disabled the crossfeed here. I didn't realize it would do that. Oopsie. Come on. It doesn't matter if I accelerate or not. It's going to transfer at the same rate. I think it's limited by the size of this guy. Yeah. So I'm going to transfer fuel around. I think we'll still have enough here to deorbit. As long as we can get back into the atmosphere, we'll eventually aerobrake and land somewhere. It won't be as nice a landing as I, would like at the Kerbal Space Center. I think next time when I redesign this guy again, these guys, yes, all the liquid fuel. Oh, I just stopped the transfer. But this guy is going to be LFO2. It's going to be more of these guys here. Ah, balls. So yeah, I'm going to transfer fuel around. I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright, so I've shunted fuel around. All the Oscar B fuel tanks are full up here, which gives our satellite all the Delta V it'll need. Drained that one. I consolidated all the oxidizer into this one, and I've disabled these two engines. So we should be okay to still deorbit somewhere. Honestly, once we hit the atmosphere, though, we have a good amount of liquid fuel left, so we'll be able to fly, and that just sips on the liquid fuel there. So we'll be okay. Like I said, next time this guy up here is going to be another liquid fuel oxidizer. Probably this size version of it, though, just because. But either way, we will still have the Delta V to deorbit. We're not in that high in orbit either, so it's not that big a deal. And honestly, oh, sun just set. And also, we have a full thing of, or nearly full thing of monopropellant. We can deorbit, I think, purely on monopropellant. So, that being said, oh, this is going to be really hard in the night side, isn't it? Well, thank goodness for time warp. We'll get back onto the daylight side. I don't want to try maneuvering with this guy in the night side. That's no fun. Alright, so there we are, back on the daylight side. Yay for quick saves. So, let's quick save one more time. Good, quick saving, excellent. And now we can finally decouple this node. Burp. So now that guy is loose. We're going to switch back to the jet, or this guy himself, and we're going to slowly that way. Oops. Thrust away. Cool. Yeah, it clips through a little bit, not the end of the world. And there it goes. So this guy's in orbit. He'll stay. He'll be just fine. He's not going anywhere yet. He's in a stable orbit. We're going to switch over to this guy. There it is. Yeah, that's better. Loads of Delta V. Loads of Delta V. Oh, but that makes me curious, though. What do I have left? Oh, 214. Okay, that's cool. We're not going that fast. We're in a low, close orbit. We can easily deorbit. Honestly, I might do a lot of deorbiting just with the RCS thrusters because we have a lot. But for the moment, we're going to continue with this guy. Get him into his prescribed orbit. Oh, actually, let's rename vessel. No, you are not. You are a probe. You are a... I don't even know which satellite you are. You're for a mission. I just can't see which one. Because Capcom doesn't work yet. I'm not sure. Sat 15? Oh, Caps Locks is on. Oh, I don't do 15. I do XV. There we go. Accept. Alright. So it's still there. And let's see. We are here. The orbit it wants is there, going in that direction. And we need to match planes with it. Oh, that's tedious. Okay, well, in that case, we're going to get to our periapsis and extend, or at least on this side, extend it out to here. Hopefully we can do this. Again, I'm doing some missions now just to kill time. Oh, I think I have a plan too for the next few episodes. Add maneuver? Yeah, okay, that is in the right place. For the next few episodes, I'm going to take a few missions just to flesh out our bank account. I mean, we're doing just fine, but... Ooh, yeah. But we are... quit disappearing. But we are... sorry, focusing. Cool. Oh, right. Well, that's okay. We can still get it out there. What are you at? 6.7, 7.4. Close enough. Anyway, we'll do this. I'll probably do a few other missions off screen. Maybe build a few other things, do some other space shuttles, do some other fun, interesting things that I think people want to see. And then I'm going to test stuff for the eventual landing at Duna, like the giant 10-meter, what's it called? The 10-meter... the 10-meter heat shield, there it is. Are you active? There we go. Okay. Cool. Anyway, I'll test the 10-meter heat shield. Oh. Before you die on me. Ah. X. I'm sorry. Auto warp. Stop. Extend. Oh. Extend. There we go. Now you can auto warp up to your heart's content. Anywho, we're going to test like the 10-meter heat shield with some landers, because I think that'd be really cool. Try to get them landed and try to dock together, because that's kind of the end plan for it. Oh, come on, auto warp. There you go. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. I haven't used this small... What is this, a spark? Yeah, the spark before. What is that? That's something that's close-ish. I haven't used Spark Force. I'm not sure how it performs. But given that we have 812, we have 3 minutes, I think this will be about a 45-second burn? We'll see. It's not giving me a number here, but I think it's about there. When it kicks in, it'll show us. Oh, minute and 15. Minute and 16. Okay, so it's not a terribly high... thrust weight, yeah, 18 kilonewtons, not that much. But hey, if you got a satellite and you know what you're doing and you got the time, you'll be just fine. Yeah, we'll be okay. Alright, so we're going to let this guy's maneuver complete. I'll probably fast forward a bit here. Actually. Yay, mech jab. We'll let it finish at regular speed. Yes. Boop, 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 boop. Complete. Alright. So that has become our new apoapsis. And now from here, it shouldn't be that hard to... Ooh, that's a bit bigger than I want it to be. Oh yeah, but we'll have plenty of fuel to do all of this stuff. That's just great. Alright, so what are you supposed to be? 21, 22. That's probably just fine. 532, still have lots. Execute that, please, Mr. MechJab. Although, how far away is that? That's in 4 hours. That's not too bad. It's not a bad orbital period. Well, yeah, orbital period is 1 day. Oh, well, yeah. 1 day and 3 hours. By the way, I don't know if I've ever said this, but a Kerbin day is only 6 hours. So when you're looking at these for days, that's like 4 Kerbin days are one of our real days. It's kind of fun like that. Makes things simple. Two-second burn. I don't think so. Probably, again, a 40 second, 35, 38. And there it goes, slowly building up. We're going to physics warp-ish. Till she's done. Awesome. Alright. So now we're going to line ourselves up. We've got our descending node coming up over here. Somewhere like right. No. Like right there-ish. Add. And I always forget which will do what. Nope, not that one. That one there. Cool. Alright, so that's just about on the same plane. And then we can just squeak it a bit smaller. Yeah. Make it a bit smaller. This is probably going to be a really picky one. It's going to have us fine-tuning it left and right. But that's a good start. 114 meter, delta V. So this episode will conclude with getting this satellite into orbit. I do kind of like doing this SSTO spaceplane version. Next episode will be my attempted landing. Back at the, well, on Kerbin. We'll see where we actually end up. Sending node 11. Anywho, that'll be this episode, the satellite, and the next episode will be landing at Kerbin. And then after that, we'll do a few tests of, like I said, the 10-meter heat shield, a few other things to prepare for our Duna landing. I think I might try doing something similar to what I want to do at Duna here on Kerbin, whereas I go and where I go and that's pretty darn close. Land at a few different places on Kerbin and then drive the rovers to meet up with each other and hopefully dock together and form one big old station. All right, so now. Let's see. Let's get to about here. Add maneuver. Little bit of retrograde. Suck that in a little bit closer. Oh, that's not fun. About there. I think when we get either here or here, we can rotate a little bit. This is a really interesting ecliptical and aligned, or not so ecliptical, but inclined, misaligned orbit. It's kind of fun to get there and play with it, but I'm sure we can do it. Execute and warp it up. Honestly, this is all just running out the clock. Up to 2.9 meters per second. Wow. Can we say over-engineered? I'd rather have it and be able to futz with things, though, than need it and not have it. One thing I do miss with the new stuff is, well, two things, because there's two things that I miss. The thing that shows you how much space bucks, science, and reputation you have that used to live up here. And also the what was the other one? Oh, the mission status thing. Where'd it go? That's kind of annoying that it's not there. All right, so let's see. Here, let's try swinging things around just a little bit. Does that do? Nope, wrong way. Ooh, that gets it closer. Can we go retrograde a little bit too? Ooh, that gets it even closer. Ooh, I like that burn. I like that. We'll get that, and then we'll see if the authorities that have assigned me this mission like that or not. If anything, I'll have to adjust our descending. We're off by 1 degree. Not killer, but not great. Ooh, do we pass the moons? We do. We pass right by the moon. My prediction, I've seen this before, is this guy will go around a few times, and then he'll get eventually it will get a mooner encounter. It'll get a gravity assist and whoosh, get popped up out of Kerbin's influence. All right. Come on, baby. That line looks really close to the prescribed orbit. I know there are some that says it has to be with a modicum of different, with a teeny tiny difference. So now we're going to give it just about, 10 seconds. Let it remain stable. Hey, there it is. We're done. Awesome. Congratulations. Ooh, that's a good reward. Plus the science equals that. Sweet. See, that's a benefit of this contract, or not contract, this platform? Money plan. There's a word for it back at the thing. But all this science turned into that much money, which is 10%, more than 10% of the whole thing, which is great. All right, so got our little satellite into orbit. I don't think... Stop moving. I don't think either of you are really worth doing anything with. No, yeah. But you wanted the gore set, and it wanted the thermometer. Yep, I can't send it back or anything, so not worth anything. Anywho, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. Yeah, and I'll catch you later.